Hello guys and welcome to our Thursday live trade on AUDUSD. This is the AUDUSD trader, and in this video I'll be showing you guys what I'm still expecting on the AUDUSD. So as you can see clearly, this is the 4 hour, this is the 3 hours actually, but going down to the 15 minutes. Now my bias has been a sell for the past 3 weeks. I've had a position opened, right, like for a while now. So you can see this is clearly my position, still holding pretty much. Now the trader has actually gone back to my entry point. Now again, the market will always do its thing. I mean, there's 3 phases in the market. There's always the accumulation, manipulation, and then before the trend picks up. Now, and everybody will talk about those 3 phases, but knowing exactly when to jump on a trade is also very important. Now, of course, we had the unemployment claims today, which happens to be Thursday. Now, after this news, I had the bias that it will be a sell. Now, my first entry for today was same price at this level, so I was expecting to just start selling here, but as you can see, we had a pullback to the next entry level, which happens to coincide with my entry from 3 weeks ago, meaning I'm still holding this trade from 3 weeks ago, and it's been 3 weeks. Okay, so basically it's very important for you to know exactly what you're doing when you're on the chart. You don't want to be on a sell and then when the market starts buying, then you start panicking and you close all your position thinking that's all for me. Okay, so again, the reason why I'm still short today is because of the unemployment claims. Secondly, my correlation based trading strategy confirms a continuous sell to the downside. I'm going to be giving you guys just one particular reason why this will be happening. Now, just looking at AUDUSD, we can see that there was a break of this high right here, right? So this already gave this trade away. So I know for a fact, not for a fact, I mean no particular trading strategy is 100%, but with this correlation strategy, I have an edge that will allow me to know, okay, predict to a degree of certainty that this will be a sell. Now again, it's not 100% sure, I'm not 100% sure, but again, that's why you have a strategy and you have an edge. If you have an edge, you have a strategy, you have your proper risk management, there's literally nothing you cannot do in this market. So I'm still expecting a sell to the downside. Now I didn't jump in on a trade on one of the accounts. Now I have a position here, and now I just added my second position here. Now I'll be sharing a video screenshot of that particular trade, but basically this is what I am expecting. This is what I'll be expecting for the next couple of hours, for the next couple of days. So again, if this trade should pick up, this will probably go for weeks, right? For weeks, because I'm expecting this sell to maybe get to this point, not exactly, but again, I expect it to actually sell pretty well. Again, I have my trade from last week, but let's say I'm adding another position today, I probably will be jumping in at this price. So I added some position on a high risk, high reward trade. That's a very high risk. And I'm not sharing this early because I don't want people jumping in on a trade without understanding my analysis. Now, in the first video, I said this is my entry. And of course, I put my stop loss to be very, very minimal. But because of my strategy, I was able to expand my stop loss and expand my entries. If you've followed me for a while, you know I always have 2 entries for any trade, and those 2 entries are usually 25 pips apart, as you can see here. So we had the first entry at this and the second entry at this level. This was like from 3 weeks ago. You could go back on my channel and you'll find a video where I was explaining my thought pattern for this particular entry, and you can see it started selling, it went downwards, and now we have a pullback. And that's what the market does. The market actually is designed to to make you feel like your decisions are wrong. So it started going down, and now there's a pullback. And if I was already in profit and I said, okay, fine, I'm in profit now, so let me move my stop loss to break even. Now imagine what will happen, right? So right now my trade will be closed, and by next week or so you see a very huge dip to the downside, and you're like, oh my goodness, what exactly is this market doing to me? So basically the market is predictable, but you have to be patient. You also need to have your risk management in check. You need to know, okay, I need my risk management to stay in the game, because your number one priority as a trader is capital preservation. So again, the reason why I'm short is after this news, I don't really know what most traders are doing, but I know most traders have their perception of what is happening. So if I go down, I will probably see what traders are doing on the AUD. Okay, so you can see we have a very high percentage of traders going long on the AUD, and just 44% of traders going short. Right, I could get more data on this. Now, as a rule of thumb, you want to always go against the 95% of traders. Whenever majority of traders are buying, you want to be selling. That strategy works always, but that's for another video. But for this video, I'm just telling you guys that I am still short. I'm still holding my position, and I won't be closing anytime soon. Okay, so we had the same two positions I've had for the past week. This is the Thursday trade analysis for the AUD USD. Today, of course, is 10th of July 2025, and the time is 5:38 p.m. So with that said, this will be my entry, my second entry, and of course my stop loss will be right about this price. So if this market happens to get to this price, I know I'm out of this market completely. But for now, I have a short position and I'll be holding. So if you find this interesting, my analysis interesting, hit the like button, subscribe, check out my other videos. I have free strategies on how I determine these entries. I usually will just show you a couple of things I use, right? But again, don't just jump in on a trade because somebody says you should. You should always have your analysis in place. You should know what you're doing, know what you're looking at, know what you're looking for anytime you are on the chart. Okay, so with that said, this is my analysis for the day, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and we'll talk about whatever it is that's happening in the market. But for now, this is the Thursday trade analysis on AUD USD, and this is the AUD USD trader. Don't forget to check out the rest of my videos where I give you free strategies. See you all in my next